Man, it's hotter than a hoochie's coochie in here. Is that what he says?
Sure does.
So I'm just quoting the song. Today we're reacting to Alan Jackson, Chattahoochee.
That is right. And it's just as muggy.
Yep. It is pretty muggy in here, huh?
Yeah, it's lovely. We got the swamp cooler going. It's like 100 degrees outside here in Colorado. And, you know, we've been doing reactions and I was like, we need to do something fun to lighten the mood a little bit. You know, we've been having fun, but it's summertime. And I feel like this is the perfect summertime song. And I think that, have you ever heard any Alan Jackson?
Maybe. Not this one.
Okay.
Definitely not this one.
Yeah, because you're not a country. You've never been a country household, huh? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Alan Jackson's great, man. I mean, I didn't know him before I started watching this, or before we started reacting to him, and he's a good-looking guy. I always just make that joke.
You say that on every one, bro.
I don't know why.
I mean, I guess you got to shoot your shot there, Mr. Chase.
No, I'm a heterosexual male, but he's
What's
just
on
got
your glasses?
Is there something
Talking about
I
being a
can see it.
heterosexual male, and you
It's a
got
little
some
sprinkle.
schmegma on your glasses.
It's a little. Oh, it's raining outside.
Okay.
And there's from the bathroom. That's why. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into the swag god himself, Alan Jackson, Chattahoochee.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fought.
I have to make one comment real quick. Those jeans don't seem very cowboy to me,
No.
right?
They're, you know.
I feel like those are the jeans I wore growing up when I was like a cool. Like
What do you mean? You came in the other day with some jeans like that.
Yeah, and I feel like whenever I wear them, you got the old country dudes who are like, "Do you need me to buy you some new pants?" You know.
You getting in a fight with a cougar on your way here, son?
So I give it up for Alan Jackson because I wear he's got some swag to him, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like those jeans have been lived in. That's, you know. Those are his water skiing jeans.
Yeah, he's wearing them water
Yes,
water skiing.
those are his summer jeans, you know, for water skiing. They're ventilated. You know, it's hot and muggy. I think that's the appropriate attire.
How do you feel about the song?
I recognize the song. There's like, I recognize it from like a meme.
Okay.
It's a really niche meme. Like it's kind of like literally like nobody knows about it except like me and like 20 other people.
Dang.
It's like a little shrimp, and it's like an AI shrimp, and it just like sings this song but like high pitched.
Okay.
And he's like doing the same thing. He's like water skiing, but it's small. Nobody else knows about it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Never seen this on a meme either. But let's get back into it. Maybe we'll give some fun tales of our yonder years.
Well, you know, this song has the exact reaction that I was expecting because I was, you know, kind of watching, you know, the little screen here, and I could just see you smiling, you know, as soon as it kind of came on and just like bobbing your head, and that's the exact vibe of this song.
Yeah, just a good
Just a fun
feeling, good
song.
summer song. Yeah.
Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. That's right.
Such a summer banger, dude. Just makes you reminisce. Makes you feel nostalgic, you know?
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you have any places like that growing up, or it was like just you know, was like very important to your formative years of life and like being a young fun person?
Yes, and no. I mean, this is like so distinct about like the river and all of that. Like honestly, what it made me think about is like being in Florida a couple years ago and you coming down.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I thought about,
that makes sense.
which is like one of the best experiences I've had. Like he came down for his Christmas break down to Florida when I was working down there, and you know, I took a lot of time off. I mean, I had some stuff to do, but pretty much we just drove around Florida. Went and go ahead.
Besides us, like, just like driving around, just like having like a good time, I was just mostly playing the video game. But yeah, I do remember we took the boat out, didn't we?
Yeah, we took the boat out. We went kayaking, went saw manatees, swam with the crocodiles.
Swam with the crocodiles. It was not.
That's crazy.
That's such a crazy story.
That's crazy.
You didn't even remember going on the hike, like the water hike?
No, I do.
When I brought up the photos, you were like, "Damn, I didn't even remember that."
Well,
He blocked it out. Did something traumatic happen?
no.
Can I tell the story?
No, you can't. Not on here, no.
Not on the video.
Not
So
on
there was
the-
a trail that I'm not going to get into it, but I'll leave that part out. But there was a trail
There's
that
a
it was
giant gator floating towards me.
like exactly.
It almost bit me.
That's terrifying.
But there was a trail that it's like underwater, so you literally have to like hike through water like up to your waist deep. And then there's parts where it's more like, you know, on dry land, but the majority of the trail you're just walking through like the Everglades, you know, in waist deep water. I thought it was beautiful because it's like just crystal clear.
It looked crazy, like the trees.
Yeah, it looked like
That's
you-
dangerous with all the pythons and all the.
There was-
Pythons.
There was literally like a bunch of gators. Like, you know, we pull over and there's all these like gators on one side, and then we go to the opposite side and we're just hiking through and just.
When we were driving there, wasn't there like a dead gator on like the side of like the road? I was like throwing
Giant.
like little pebbles at it, and they were just like bouncing off because it was so bloated and dead, like a beached whale kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of pythons down there now. right? That's what's like over consuming the
Yeah,
Everglades.
they're invasive. They're not supposed to be there.
So this is in Tennessee. We looked up, right? Am I
He
tripping?
said Georgia.
Is it?
He literally said Georgia
Did
at
he?
the end of the song.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
But I was
thought
just
we looked it
hoping, honestly, I was like, God, he better not look at me and be like, oh, where's the Chattahoochee? Because we've already done
Did
this.
we look it up before? I know we looked it up. For some reason,
Yes.
I thought it was Tennessee.
I thought it was Tennessee too, but it's that Chattahoochee River, and he said Georgia at the end. So should we look it up?
Yeah, we might as well. What if you're just wrong about that and you made me look dumb?
He specifically mentioned Georgia.
I love that part of the video where he's talking about like
Where's the Chattahoochee River?
hanging out with the girl. He's like, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. It's like we all had that experience when you're young, where you're like kissing her, you're like, just touch it. And she's like, no, and you're like, all right, I'll take you home.
Definitely.
Just touch it. That's like that guy when they were kissing, dude, and the guy's like looking at her like.
I can't engage in this conversation. Chattahoochee flows about 430 miles, and it says between Georgia and Alabama.
Okay, so definitely not Tennessee.
I think that's what swing and a miss that I took last time. I was like, oh, I'm getting Tennessee vibes, and we looked it up, and I was dead wrong.
I think isn't there a city that sounds kind of like Chattahoochee? Is it Chattanooga or something?
Chattanooga?
Is that in Tennessee?
Sure. Just let's grab the
Guys,
shovel.
we are
and just-
reactors. We don't know much about geography. Okay,
Yeah.
don't expect that from us.
yeah, this is not GeoGuessr.
Or Americans, we don't know
Yeah,
about that
exactly.
map stuff.
Have you guys ever been like jet skiing or like wakeboarding or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, you've never been, huh?
Never.
You want to go?
Why not?
We should, dude. I was just saying we should go to. Where was I saying we should go? The big lake in Nevada.
I thought you were saying we should go to Turkey and get our hair done.
No, I don't need that. Nah, I'm just kidding. I probably do. But where was I saying we should go? Why can't I think of the name right now?
Oh, Lake Powell.
Lake Powell. We should go to Lake Powell.
Bro,
And we should do that. We should rent a
you're
big
never
boat.
allowed to make fun of me and my old man brain again.
I know. And it's funny because I just mentioned it like a few days ago. I was like, we should go to Lake Powell. But, dude, you want to know a funny story? The first time I ever went wakeboarding. All right, so I actually didn't successfully wakeboard. Let's start it with that. But so I had a girlfriend, right? And they would do a family trip.
Hold
every
on,
year.
wait. You had a girlfriend?
Yes, this is a long time ago. This is a long time
Okay.
ago. I was a better looking man back then. But no, so we went, they would do a family trip every year, and there was like, dude, they were like rich as fuck. And I'd never been around that. So they came with like, there was like 7 or 8 different families, like 50 people. And they were all super massively rich, had nice boats and everything. And they were all like, they lived this life, you know, like they did it all the time. So like, of course we get on this boat. It's like this nice ass boat. There's a bunch of people our age. I was so out of place. I was the only person who didn't know anybody. You know, I had braces at this point. I was like, just like, you know, it's like my first big girlfriend. Of course, she gets on the wakeboard and is just crushing it. And all these dudes are crushing it, doing big tricks and everything. And I swear I can't make this up, dude. It's my turn and I'm so nervous. I'm like, I do not want to fucking do this, right?
Yeah.
So I scoot off the back of the boat to get in the water, and I scoot off the boat, and my trunks rip from the bottom to the top. To the point where, like, I was naked, dude, and I had to hold my pants like this. I was like, I can't go. And part of me was like,
Thank
God.
God.
But the other part of me, my ass is showing to all these people. And I'm just like, God. And that was the only time I ever tried to wakeboard. And I got off the boat. I didn't even get over to the board.
That's just instantaneous embarrassment death.
Dude, it was terrible. I remember I was literally like, right when it ripped, I was like in the water, like holding my shorts. I'm like, God, you're fucking kidding me right now, dude. Like,
What'd your girlfriend think of that?
I don't remember. She ended up cheating on me with my best friend. So probably that probably is the reason why.
I need a real man that can wakeboard.
Yeah. And he was like a good,
Immediate
I was
or a
never
loss.
that good at that stuff. So I would love to try it sometime though. Why not?
Yeah, I've been like the first time I ever went wakeboarding, we actually did it with a wave runner. Just got a wave runner and just a rope and a wakeboard. And
Were you
it
pretty good at
worked.
it?
I got up. I was, first time. But at that time, I was doing like a lot of CrossFit, working out every day, so I was pretty
Your balance is on point.
pretty good shape. So
That kind of reminds me. Do you remember when we got the truck and Charlize and the sled?
Yep.
For so a long time. How?
That's kind of crazy
7
because
years ago.
Dude, Charlize was probably what, 13 or 14? She definitely didn't have her license.
No.
Like,
not at all.
she might have been. Yeah. Anyways, let's
Too
continue.
young to participate in dangerous activities like this. I have an idea of where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just like got like a rope and tied it to like a sled in the back of the truck, and then he just went like 40 miles an hour.
I
was
definitely-
crying. I was crying my eyes out when we were done.
Yo, once you get on the
I
back,
definitely did not go 40 miles.
You were going
an
at
hour.
least 30.
Dude,
And that's
no, I would never go 40 miles an hour. I was probably going like 10 or 15.
No, you're
you were
going
like 9 or 10 years old.
I remember like specifically you're going like 30 miles an hour at the most.
That's core memory.
the minimum.
See, he remembers that. He's like, I don't remember a couple years ago in Florida, the hike, but I remember that. It was,
It was not fun at all,
No, that was fun. I look
Until
back
it
and
wasn't?
I'm glad I did that. But
but it's one of those things that was fun until it wasn't.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I let, obviously I had to do it, so I let the 13-year-old drive my truck.
Yeah.
that's even more. Just slams on the brakes.
Hey, nobody was on the roads. It was like, a blizzard. There was nobody out. Figured, worst case scenario, she crashes into a tree or a pole, and that's my fault.
Worst case
Breaks her
scenario.
nose, breaks her teeth.
Or as some would say, scenario. Dude, I some of the best memories ever though are on lakes, on boats, Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's like a scaredy cat when that, like most moms are. She's like super like, just like worried, like don't do this. And she would like, I remember me and my daughter went on a boat with my family and my mom's on it. My mom's like yelling at my stepbrother the whole time, slow down. And she's like, Chase, don't lean over the water if you fall in. It's like we're in the middle of the ocean, And I remember I told my stepbrother, I was like, just floor it, and I'm just gonna jump off the back of the boat in the middle of the ocean. And I did. And of course my mom's like, where is he? Dude, it was hilarious. But oh man, good times. We could sit and tell stories like this all day.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining us today. And anything else we need to say before we close this one out?
And of course, the most important thing, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.